All right, so what I want to do is just demonstrate how I take Skinfolds. Now, understand this, like I've done about like a zillion of them. So I don't think there's pretty much any tester error with me. I'm very confident, and you'll notice that I'll actually not deliberate too long on where I want to go, but that's experience. The major thing for you, if you're just starting out with doing Skinfolds, is doing them consistently. So even if you don't get them perfect, going back to the same spot every week is really, really important. That's the most important thing. So actually what a really good idea to do is, when you're in your infancy stages, is actually like dot where you take the Skinfold from with a texter, and get your client or significant other not to wash it off in the shower until the next week. And then do that again, just to give you 2 or 3 weeks where you're pretty confident you're going back to exactly the same spot. Now, the second thing is, you're trying to pull the fat away from muscle. And I want to do what I call a decent grab, okay? So don't be shy. Get into the skin and like grab a chunk. So I'm going to start with the bicep, and I'm going to just show you how I do it, all right? So Simone, of course, is the lucky guinea pig. And understand also that when you do Skinfolds, universally across the world, don't ask me why, we always do it on the right-hand side, okay? So we don't need to do your left-hand side at all. It's just all done on the right. So if I go for Simone's bicep, basically, I'm going to go straight to there. Now you can see that's the middle. You can see that I've done a decent grab. I put the calipers like so, and I take the reading. And the reading tells me 5.6, and voila. So that's the bicep done. Pretty easy. Turn the client's hand in, go for about the middle, grab a decent chunk, and place the calipers about 1 centimetre further on. There we go, beautiful pinch. While we're at it, we may as well go for chest, which I'm not a fan of, particularly for females. The chest site is not a particularly meaningful site, but we'll take it anyway. So I grab here, pull, and take the skins, read the dial, voila, done. Okay, now with your abs, I'll usually have to get the client to pull their leggings down. I've got the belly button to the right. Now, I want a generous grab. So I've grabbed, pulled away from her inner abs, place the calipers like so, take the reading. Okay, so from there, grab a good chunk, not that there's that much chunk there anymore, and take the reading. Easy peasy. That's your ab side. Now your sacroiliac, like I don't get too fussy, like because I just know where I'm going. But you might want to feel for the iliac crest, which is there, and then I grab and take there. Look at the reading. Done. So that's the sacroiliac. Now, close to the sacroiliac is the axilla, which is up the side. So get your client to raise her hand above her head straight, and between the leggings and the bottom of her bra top, I would go virtually in the middle. And again, I'm doing generous grabs because I want the full details. All right, so yep, take the reading and done. Beautiful. So then we turn her around. Now, I'm just going to step in front of the camera. Triceps obviously is always a trouble spot for most women. You know, Tata arms, tuck shop lady arms, I don't know, they're always getting a bad rap. So don't be shy again to get into the tricep and pull the fat away from the muscle. So you can kind of see that there. I want to go, oh, she doesn't have as much as a lot of ladies do anymore, but you can see that pinch is all body fat. There's no muscle there, the muscle's right behind it. I take the reading, 13, and 13 is quite lean actually, because the average female tricep that I would take as a starting point is usually somewhere around 30, 35. So it's actually quite lean. Yay. Then to do back, if your client has no shoulder issues and she can put her shoulder into external rotation, I like to do this. I get her to pull her shoulder back so that I can see the back, and I'm going to grab there. And then the calipers are going to go horizontally, and I'm going to check the reading. Beautiful. Done. And you can stay there, Simone, and I'm going to go into the lower back. The lower back is a horizontal grab. So we're going to grab like so. Done. Beautiful. I'm just trying to think. I think that is all that I can do on Simone. So now we're going to swap over, and Simone, who's never done caliper testing before, she's going to try my calf. So what we do with calf is you might need to whiz over here, Mr. Cameraman, and I'm going to put up my right foot onto, it can be a chair or a bench, and lean in. Now I'm going to show Simone, because I could almost do my calf myself. I would grab about there, and I've pulled the skin away, but Simone, you now need to put the calipers about
up there.
Yeah. Nice. And then, yeah, just flick that a little bit, flick it in a bit and let it go, and then put it back in. That's it. And that would be the calf reading. And I've got 16 mils on my calf. There we go. And then the last one is often a really tricky one for, it can sometimes be even worse with males, because quite often males carry all their body fat here and they've got really lean quads. And because most men don't shave, I grab not only the skin, but grab their hairs. So they end up wincing a bit. So you just got to say, hey, toughen up. I sometimes warn the client and say, okay, the quad can be a little bit painful. So with the quad, I get the client to stand square and then just drop the knee. So I don't want, they often put their foot up on the hip, take their heel off the floor. Don't do that. You want to have all your weight there, but just drop the knee. Now, Simone, we want to go to the mid-thigh, and we want to grab a really good chunk, and you need to place the calipers above there, like, no, yeah, a bit lower, yeah, let them go in. Now that should be about mid-thigh. Does that look mid-thigh? I reckon so. And that was what I'd call a really good grab. And there we go, 15 mils. Reasonably lean. Whew. I wouldn't want it to be up around 60. Anyway, look, so, I mean, you could almost self-do your quad, but it is probably better to have somebody else do it. And it doesn't matter if they don't actually get it perfect. What you're trying to do as the tester is A, go back to the same site exactly, and also grab the exact same amount of skin folds. So look, the only way to become really good at it is to do it, and to do it often. But the major thing is consistency. So if you're doing the same thing consistently every week, that's going to track what's happening with your skin folds. Yeah, so how did that kind of feel? It's a bit weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a go. You just stand there and just try and do it without me grabbing the skin. So you kind of know where to go already.
Yep, so here we go into the middle.
Yeah. Take a, yeah, that's a great grab. Thanks a lot, Simone. And she's gonna, I would keep the hold there.
Oh,
yeah. I wouldn't let go. And then take the reading. And that's good. So she actually went and did that pretty right. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, take a bow. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click like if you found this helpful and subscribe to my channel so that I can make more videos to help you. Thank you.